This is Seewing Yee. Today, Julie and I can have a short, maybe 15-minute Q&A about the challenges. Okay, listen, I've been doing this for a pretty long time. My network, okay, I've helped several thousand investors over the past more than 20 years to buy income property, cash flow, turnkey income property in different markets where we have teams in place. So needless to say, when I consult and guide investors over the years, some will take action, many do not for whatever reason, right? Human behavior, it is what it is. It's all about overcoming fear, whatever. But what I found intriguing, look, Julie, you've been doing video with me for a couple of years now, and you have experience with different topics we discuss, and you're learning as you do. Because you, as our network investor, you are one of our top investors. We have several thousand members. You are kind enough to co-host with me, and you're learning just like anybody else. And either you have a late start in life in terms of those investing, but then we're done a great job of scaling to 6 rental properties you purchased, you and your husband, totally under your name, under your husband's name.
Right.
Uh, no partnership, and you bought it under your IRA and do your own main financing, whatever. But what's so challenging is I don't know. I still can't figure out these past 2 years. I don't know whether especially the rookies out there, there are more rookies, to my knowledge, not only in my network, all the beginners out there, they're trying to enter the real estate investment game. I've never seen so few actually take action
Interesting.
in the past couple of years compared all the rest of the years I've been consulting, I've been helping investors to buy.
That's interesting. What do you think that's about? That's a very interesting thought.
I can't put my I can't put I can't put a finger on it.
Mhm.
I have to believe. I'm sure you experience the same thing, right? Some of the investors, some of the friends, when people
Oh, yeah, for sure.
you try to refer me to it, and we go through the process.
Right.
It's very unique. These past 2 years, not only rookies, people never
Right.
income probably before, but
Right.
I also found even the so-called experienced investors within our network. I'm sure it's a reflection nationwide as well.
Right.
Even the so-called on paper experienced investors who have purchased one or two rental through our sources
Sure.
before the COVID, pre-COVID,
Mm-hmm.
you will think that they are experienced investors and they will continue to buy because
Mm-hmm.
as long as you have a long-term buy and hold, you could,
Right.
regardless of what happened with the short-term volatility. But
True. Very, very true.
you and I will discuss this more. I believe you asked me why so few of the rookies out there are still sitting on the sidelines the past 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and so few of the so-called experienced investors who purchased 1, 2, even 3 rental properties
Mm-hmm.
pre-COVID, they also act like a rookie. They
Interesting.
they act like they're inexperienced, and they are still sitting on the sideline during this 3 years of COVID, the post-pandemic housing market. Now,
Wow.
you and I have gone over a lot of data, right? That even though we have a lot of volatility in the market, housing prices continue to go up, even during the 4 years, have not gone down in value. We have seen low inventory environment and still high demand, even with the elevated mortgage rate of 7% or more. You ask me why, what I think, why people, so many, not only primary homeowners, primary buyers, whatever, they are staying on the sidelines. That's for sure. We talk about
Right.
multi risk investors and the so-called experienced investors or en masse stay on the sideline, even though you see the turnkey property we have, great cash flow of the property we promote or past years, still appreciating, albeit a little bit, and they getting all the benefit of becoming a property owner. You talk about rental income increases, cash flow properties, and builders rate buy down. You get a mortgage rate of about 5%. That's
Right.
cash flow even more on the property. Markets in Florida, Texas, and Tennessee,
Right.
Alabama, and Buffalo, Niagara Falls. Yeah. So people think, here's my one takeaway. Okay, they're not going to ask for you. What do you believe? I believe that all this kind of preponderance of data because of social media, because of technology. There's much information that bombarded into our psychic, whether we use the social media, the mainstream media, or the YouTube media. There's so much information that are other into our brain. Most of it is negative headlines, housing crash bills, housing porn. They doom and gloom, negative headlines, the war is coming to an end, housing crash in the whole 9 yards. I think the emotion aspect, people fail to invest in themselves. More about education. Look, a lot of my members, the several thousand members within my organization, Julie, you receive daily video newsletter content from my organization. You and several thousand members. And yet most of them have done nothing. It's not about financial education. They've been more than educated, especially my network, right? So if it is not lack of financial and wisdom education, then what is it? What is these seemingly intelligent Americans that are educated, they have a very good job, they're engineers, high-tech workers, or medical professionals within our investment network. You would think they have common sense. Think they have the financial means to buy income property at 20% down payment, whatever. But yet, more than ever in my history of 20 years, the last few years, I put your, so my belief is just that all this, the paralyzing data, all the lack of emotional intelligence associated with people out there that causing them to sit in the sideline. The fear factor, FEAI.
Right.
People are very emotional. I know human behavior. I've been working with investors a very long time. I know the reason they don't do it. But fear that they just don't have the mindset. They don't have the positive attitude. They don't work on their mindset. They don't change.
I think everything that you said is what my thoughts were too. It is fear. I think people have a lot of fear. I think that pandemic just sent people every which way. It's caused a lot of fear in relationships. It's caused a lot of fear in money, investing, housing, whatever. And so I think that's a big part of it. But I think the access to so much information, it's like people will, what do they say? They analyze until they're paralyzed. And for whatever decision you want to make, you can find as much information about whatever. Like if you decide, I'm going to go all in, you can find a ton of information saying, yeah, now's the time to buy. But on that same day, if you change your mind, you can find equally as much information saying, no, it's a horrible time to buy. So I think you just have to, as an investor, potential investor, tune out the noise and really make that decision. We looked at numbers on previous videos and where the market is. Even we talked about Buffalo earlier being like the number one area and things where we were privileged to buy in. And we're so thankful that we did. But had we waited like the 3 years or like waited until now, interest rates are higher, the housing has gone up. And so we just would have been sidelined probably with the assets that we had to work with. Now we'd probably be sidelined or we wouldn't be able to buy as many as we were able to buy. So I'm just thankful that we took the leap and tuned out the noise. And I think as an investor, you just have to really do that. Decide what your goal is. And property has always gone up. It doesn't, not always, but over a span of time, 10-year time, 5-year, 10-year time, it's always gone up. So you really can't lose. But I think you just have to learn how to tune out all that noise and just make a decision.
It's all about emotional intelligence. It's all about get out of your comfort zone and work, invest in your knowledge, right? Look yourself in the mirror. What does it take for me to pull the trigger? You have to do a lot of self-evaluation.
Yeah.
You have to commit to the goal. You need to overcome the comfort level we have. It's all about taking action. It is so sad. You know what? Human behavior is what it is. We can't change that. We can only have people who are motivated, who have a positive attitude, the whole 9 yards. Okay. Anyway, don't need to say anymore, but if you're out there, each individual have to ask themselves, honestly, what's holding them back? What is holding them back? Work around it. Overcome those issues, emotional, psychological, spiritual. Go over your holistic of your financial life. Every individual to determine how I'm going to change my ways to reset my future. How I'm going to achieve financial freedom. If realistic is one ready to go, and just focus on it and do some work or do some more real research and get some guidance for myself. Okay. So there's another great way of doing forward to work with a mentor, advisor, trusted person that can help you guide you along. So a lot of resources out there for everyone. So my final thought is just overcome fear.
The fear factor, like when there a TV show like that, Fear Factor, risk and just forward, because the alternative is I wait and I wait, and then whatever money you have, you're losing purchasing power. Inflation is going up, housing market is going up, interest rates are going up. So you're losing purchasing power by just sitting on the sidelines. Make that decision. Now it's not too late. Even though I know a lot of my friends wish they would have gotten into it when we did it 3 years ago, but now it's not too late. You can still do it and you can still have a very successful portfolio.
Agree. Buy real estate and wait and not, and instead of wait to buy real estate.
There you go. That's great. Great way to end.
Okay, we're done. Thank you so much, Julie. And thank
Thank
you
you.
for watching. But please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and submit your email to our website so you can become a free member of our real estate investment community. And thank you so much, Julie, for co-hosting with me. And we'll see you guys next week on other great topics. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Have a great day.